Jamie, University of Delaware, you're getting a bachelor's of science in business administration during this time. Was it someone in particular or an occurrence that I believe you became understanding or open to the Christian faith?
Well, that's a great question, Jay, and there's actually a big backstory behind that. So as a senior in high school, I took a class on investing, and I learned the principle of compound interest. And I thought it was the most amazing thing that I'd ever heard in my life. I was working as a busboy at the time, and I said, I am going to learn this principle and study this principle and learn how to make an enormous amount of money investing.
Wow. As a senior in high school?
Senior in high school. As a senior in high school. And so took out my first CD back in the day with passbooks, went, saved up a lot of money working as a busboy. 6 months later, redeemed it and only made, I don't know, a couple bucks in interest. And I said, there has got to be a better way to make money with money that you already have without really having to work for it.
Yeah.
So that set me out on a path to find that. And so ultimately resulted in going to the University of Delaware, and my intent was to pursue a bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in finance and investing.
Wow.
And so I did that. Well, my third week there, I became a follower of Jesus.
Wow.
Sort of unexpectedly. So individual I met my first week invited me to a Campus Crusade for Christ meeting. It was a picnic, kind of a dumb picnic, but it was the first time I'd heard the message of the gospel about Jesus, and I knew it was true. And so a couple weeks later, I received the Lord, and absolutely didn't change my trajectory for 4 or 5 more years, though.
Really? So now I think it was Einstein that said like compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world.
Absolutely.
It's interesting to me. It's like you then go to college for that, and you're saved. That is in a sense, and that seems like that could be a bigger compound interest than even the 8th wonder of the world. So now I'm curious. You're in school, and why 5 more years? Was there such a focus in this plane of existence, this world? Like, was that what drove you to seek success or business? What was that?
It was. It's very insightful. So I had a problem, and my problem was I loved to invest and make money, and I continued in my growth of the love for the Lord, and they both competed with each other. So I would go to the library, pull off books on investing, read them over and over and over. Even as a freshman, I started investing in the securities markets.
Wow.
Between classes, I'd stop at the payphone, make a couple phone calls to brokers, got into stocks, options, futures, commodities.
How old are you?
I was 18.